Well, it was certainly an interesting season and a season that I enjoyed, and I hope that all of you at home did as well. But it is time, as per the series and the challenge rules, for us to leave Bournemouth. And there's only one more thing that we have to do. Resign. Is it too late to change my mind? Hello guys, and welcome back to the 9th episode of Replicating Ranieri, the series where we're trying to take a team that finished 14th place or lower the season beforehand and win a Premier League, a Bundesliga, a Liga BBVA, or a Serie A title. Unfortunately, we did have to leave Bournemouth. I really did enjoy my time there, but as per the rules of the series, we do need to move on to bigger and better things, and I'm really hoping that it is bigger and better things. So we have applied for both of the jobs that are available, Eintracht Frankfurt and Fortuna Düsseldorf, and they are only going to be in the Bundesliga next year if they manage to win this game against... You're not going to try and pronounce that, but I reckon they can do it. So that is another option. So only 2 teams that would actually meet the criteria for the series. And we're going to be keeping an eye on the transfer window and seeing who comes out of clubs and who goes into clubs, and see if any more openings open up. If we take a look at the job security page, there's actually not quite a lot of teams that would, work for us that are insecure. I can only see one there in Metz, and yeah, that's it. So it might have to be one of those Bundesliga teams, but my theory was that if I left Bournemouth, then it would open up a spot and it could create a bit of a switch around in the roles, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm just going with it and hoping that it all works out. You guys are going to come along with the ride for me. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that so you don't miss a single episode of the future series with a brand new club. Like if you enjoyed it, and let's get straight into this job hunt. Aha, boys and girls. Let's take a look at this job. We have gotten an interview for Fortuna Düsseldorf, and I think I'm pronouncing that right, so this might actually be a good fit. If you take a look at their schedule, we can see that they did win the first leg of the playoff to stay in the Bundesliga, or this side want to be promoted, 4-1, so I don't see a way that they don't stay up. So we're actually going to jump straight into this interview. Let's see what they have to say. How would you overcome the relatively big obstacle of not speaking the language? I'm fairly adept at learning languages. I would just be another thing to add to my list of skills, Gemma Palrexo, brilliant German right there. You have very little managerial experience, and that obviously concerns me a little. Can you explain why that is? Oh, none of these look like good options, honestly. I don't know what to say for this one. I'll say I may not have the experience you're looking for, but I've done very well. I mean, we did okay with Bournemouth. Can you explain to me why you are running for a few jobs right now? I'm merely considering my options. Normally, if I would really want the job, I'd say I'd pull out of every other one. But to be honest, I don't really want Fortuna Düsseldorf. Watch me in a month be like, oh my goodness, I should have taken that Fortuna Düsseldorf job. We want to ensure that the dressing room atmosphere is much better than it was under our previous manager. Can you assure that this would be no problems? Oh my goodness, the dressing room atmosphere is what I do. Oh, I can promise you that I would have no problems doing that at all. Our previous manager didn't enjoy the best relationship with the supporters. Are you confident of providing a different dynamic with them? Oh mate, of course, I'm the most likable guy you've ever met. Have you met me? I'm awesome. I'm the best. I am just the best. Ask anyone. I've had a good relationship with the supporters everywhere. I think the Bournemouth people liked me, maybe. I don't know. I'm happy to take charge immediately. Of course I want to get straight into it. I mean, I don't really need to make changes. I don't favour anyone just yet. Those all look fine to me. I understand. I didn't even read that. No, I have no other requests. Let's end it there. I'll tell you guys if we get an offer, or if anything else happens in a couple of minutes. But, I mean, I think I smashed that interview. I don't see why they wouldn't want me. I'm sorry, what? At least buy me dinner first. I didn't think it would be this easy. They've already come in with an approach, and there's a bunch of jobs open right now, And don't get me wrong, I'd love to just have a job, but I don't think they're the kind of side that we could actually do anything with. Like, no offence to Fortuna Dusseldorf, but I don't think they'd be competing for the Bundesliga. I mean, don't get me wrong, we weren't exactly competing for the Bundesliga with the Premier League with Bournemouth, but I just feel like they're sort of a step down, and I don't know if I really want that. They're still not even definitely in the Bundesliga next year. I mean, they're pretty much guaranteed to be in there, but we do have options from Eintracht Frankfurt, and also now this French club have opened up. If we take that job, I would have to learn how to say their name. So just for now, I think I'm going to delay it, and we'll delay it for a week. Hopefully they're fine with that. Yeah, they're all good with that. So yeah, let's take a look at everything else that comes through for a wee while, and we'll keep that one on the back burner. At least we know we are almost definitely. I'm just clicking buttons here, to be honest. I don't know what he's saying. We are almost definitely going to be in with a job next year, which was my main concern. So let's see what happens for the rest of the job hunt. Alright, my tactic of delaying may have run its course. They've rejected my last delay, and they want me to negotiate terms now. No one else has offered us an interview, but no one else has said no to us. So, I don't know what to do. I am very much lost. Let's take a look if Eintracht Frankfurt are actually interested in this guy. He's wanted by Barcelona. I'm pretty sure he's not going to go to Eintracht Frankfurt. Well, because that's kind of where I want to go. Oh yeah, also, they are in the Bundesliga next year, but oh my goodness, they did make it quite difficult for themselves. I think they don't want to be in the Bundesliga next year. Like, I mean, no disrespect to the team, but I don't know if I could do anything with them. And that's more of an insult to me. I'm terrible at this game. I couldn't even do well with Bournemouth, nonetheless Fortuna Dusseldorf. I don't know what to do. No, I do know what to do, but I'm scared to do it, because I know that I should reject it, because I know that it's probably just going to, in the long run, make my manager status go down, and then I won't be able to get any more jobs in the future if I don't do well with them this season. But I'm just worried that I'm not going to get another offer. But I gotta walk away. You gotta know when to leave the table. Is that the saying? How does the gambler go? Know when to walk away. You know when to run. Yeah, that. I meant to say that. That's what I meant to say. Oh, get in! This is exactly what we wanted. I was so nervous about making that decision, and Eintracht Frankfurt have given us a job interview. I'm not going to show you guys it this time, because it is quite boring. Wolfsburg have also offered us an interview, but unfortunately, they're too good for us. Which is not something that I like to have to say. But yeah, they just did too well in the league, and as per the rules of the save, you need to go with a club that have 14th place or lower. I guess I could say six places from the bottom, because the Bundesliga does have less teams. But even then, 6 places from the bottom does only put it up to 12th place, and Wolfsburg are just far too good for us. So unfortunately, Wolfsburg, I have to say no to the interview, and we're going to jump straight into the Eintracht Frankfurt one. Right, to summarise what happened in that one, the only differences between that and the last one that we did for Fortuna Dusseldorf was that I said that I would pull out of all of the other sides that I have applied for, so that I have the best chance for them. And they asked me about wanting long-term success for the club. Yeah, I may have lied a wee bit there. I did say that I was a track record, and I was more than willing to commit to long-term prospects, and can't wait to spend a long time at this club. Yeah, no, I'm leaving after a season no matter what, mate. But he doesn't need to know that. Boys and girls, we've taken a risk, and it has paid off. We are going to be the Eintracht Frankfurt manager, surely. We're going to suggest some changes for the backroom staff. I don't actually know if I'll suggest anything. And then in a couple of days, they will almost definitely send me a cheeky contract offer and see if we can get some good money out of them. Not that it actually matters, it's all virtual money. These are the other teams that were available, but no one quite compares to them. They have a really good squad, and I think that this is the kind of side that we would need if we were actually wanting to go on and win a league. I mean, they're not amazing, and I'm not going to sit here and act like they are a sleeping giant, you know. They're definitely not a team that should be competing for the league, but it is the type of side that did really well last year. Unfortunately, this year they dropped off to 14th place, which is exactly where we needed them to finish, and now we should be able to take them to a pretty higher spot than 14th place, and hopefully even push for the Bundesliga title. Yeah, nah, didn't do anything for the jobs, but we have got our contract offer. Let's start the negotiations. And gosh, they are giving us a bit of money. 2 years, not bad at all. Let's just accept that. Let's get it over the line. Simulate forward one day, and we should be confirmed as the new manager for Eintracht Frankfurt. Here we go. FM Raxo is the new manager, and this is who we're going to be taking in the next episode and the next season of Replicating Ranieri. Make sure you like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Make sure that you tune into tomorrow's episode, where we will be starting our journey with Eintracht Frankfurt. I cannot wait to get this journey started, and I hope that you are all excited too. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. First order of business. Yep, and oh, he's listed. Don't mind if I do.